Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Faster Than Light. Unfortunately, because of the new monitor I was given, which is bigger and nicer, there's going to be bars on the top, and possibly on the sides, even though my cursor can't go over there. Hopefully not too much of a problem. I modified the Engi file so that I could get them smaller, but I can't get rid of them completely with this resolution. Either way, I was thinking about going with the Bulwark, because that was our new ship. But I found out two things about the Taurus that I think are pretty neat. First of all is, or not that I didn't know before, that could help me with the future runs. Engi medbot dispersal is not affected by the level of the medbay apparently. So even if this had 3 points in it, it wouldn't heal them faster if they're not in the medbay. And also how Ion Blast works. That double ion thing I had was actually incredibly powerful, I was just using it stupid. Ion damage lasts for 5 seconds, but it adds together, and it's cumulative. Meaning that it refreshes the previous stack. So if you shoot it, and the power's down for 5 seconds, and you take 1 off the power or whatever, and you hit it again, that's 2 off the power for another 5 seconds. So if you had 2 of these firing, that's 2 off for 10 seconds, and if you hit it again after like 5 seconds, because it takes 4 seconds to fire, then that's 4 off for 15 seconds, and you just keep adding 5 seconds on every time unless you miss. And that number just keeps getting higher. So if you can get 8 points stacked up on the shields, even the mothership, flagship thing, couldn't have had shields. So if I can even, and to not put crazy stuff on this, apparently just a combat drone does work. So if I could get 2 ion blasts, and like a heavy burst laser or something, and then just get defense stuff over here, and put more points into engines than I do into shields so that I can dodge more so that these guys can level up faster. And I prioritize the cockpit instead of the engines. I don't know, I just feel like this ship or the Kestrel is the ones I'm most likely to get my first victory with. And I want to try it. So hopefully you guys don't mind going back to this ship. The data you're carrying is vital. Go into the options menu to turn on or off the sound effects and music. These tips, they saved my life. So we're gonna go ahead and jump over here. Should probably wait a little bit more to record these, but at the same time, I want to play this game more. A missile shoots across your bow when the jump completes. Your scans quickly reveal a ship with pirate markings pursuing an unknown vessel. The pirate hails you. Damn it. We weren't expecting company. Stay out of this and you could profit. Screen resolutions. Try to be a hero. The pirate ship stops its pursuit and locks weapons onto your ship. So we pause. I use auto fire this time. And we attack their shields. Also, I love boarding. By the time this goes up, the other runs will have already gone up. Boarding is amazing. I need a mantis ship or something. We put that in there, and we put that in there, and then we're pretty much out of power. Mantis. Why don't you come help? I don't want to take anybody off engines. Also, whenever they're in the room, that was another thing for boarding. If they're fighting, they're not using the computer to man it, obviously. So if you teleport your guys into their cockpit, pilot area, they can only have 2 people fight you at most, and they lose their evasion. Unless they have autopilot stuff. Fine, our previous offer was not generous enough. Let's improve it. Combat Drone Mark 1 30 and 4 fuel. Another combat drone, and it's the small one too, which is good because it's cheaper. You know, I think we're actually going to take that. Huh. I don't like taking surrenders or bribes or anything, but that's pretty something actually. We need to power this up. If I could use 2 of those and then get that scrap return thing, that's pretty cool. I like this. The cheap ones are really effective. Pop down here. You recognize this ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. Another thing, if you can kill the crew on here, you get to pick which one you want out of 3 different races. We're going to attack the slaver scum. In fact, maybe we could suffocate them. Should we suffocate them? Maybe we should. They have an ion weapon, though, so they'll get through our shields, and they have a pike thing. We'd get wrecked. We'll see how this goes. No oxygen. Yeah, that's gonna take positively forever. Yeah, we should probably just kill them. Or get the surrender, whatever. The enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. Okay. Oh, they destroyed the oxygen anyway, cool. Why don't you go fix this? We don't really need to shoot that much faster. Accept their offer, Joel. We got another Engi. We're good. Yeah, why don't you go help over there real quick? These guys are great, because then we get new crew members. Which is super useful, considering we don't actually have to pay for them. So, I forgot to return you to your position to save it. Shields, that's right. And it's cool that we got this in the first sector pretty quick. Save your crew position, so now we have a shield person too. And he shouldn't be too far behind on experience. The shields getting hit is what levels up the shield experience, I think. Us dodging is what levels up the Zeramar and Declan. So putting more points into the engine sooner, it's good, because then they level up faster. And this ion weapon is fantastic for leveling these guys up, because it shoots every 4 seconds, which just makes it shoot faster. We're gonna save up our money, because if we get to a store, I want to be able to buy burst lasers. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between the 2 large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. Try to dislodge the ship by shooting at the rocks. You fire a few volleys into the rock and it starts to shudder and break apart. Without shields, the pirate ship takes a beating, but eventually pulls free. It pulls 3. They thank you for your assistance. You get 27. Oh, I've never done that before, so I wanted to see what happened. They're a lot more grateful whenever the pirate ship doesn't take a beating. But, still could have gone better. You come across a rebel automated scout pursuing a civilian ship. Weapons engaged. We save the civilians because we're neat. They have... Yeah, we need to take the... Oh, their only weapon is a missile and this beam drone. This beam drone won't be able to get through our shields, I don't think, so if we take out this missile, which is going to take 2 shots, they're probably going to get to shoot us once. There's unfortunately no crew to kill over there. Ooh! Did it shoot the shields and then shoot again fast enough to... Wow. Like, the odds. And it just keeps shooting the weapons. We're pretty safe. And all it costs is 1 drone part. Now your shields are wrecked. And now you're dead. Science has been destroyed this day. You get the 11 scrap, and then they give you a Pegasus missile. The captain offers to install a piece of equipment on your ship. It's a good thing you came by when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright, and I'd like to help you like you helped me. Yes. We have 2 missiles already too. No. It costs 3. Breach fire, shots per charge 2, normal damage 2. So does this do 4? It shoots double missiles. It's situationally powerful. We need more power. This jumps to a lot of different locations, so maybe we'll find a store here. Your scans reveal an ore refinery and several factories, all standing still and empty. No life signs detected. What's this flickering on the screen? I don't understand. Store. You find yourself surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. They hail you and apparently have some valuable technology for sale. Long-range scanners. Weapon shot. That's actually pretty cool for this, since I think that takes 0.4 seconds off, but at the same time, we're getting long-range scanners. No reason to fix this yet. Online it said to just keep buying fuel. I saw that from a bunch of different people. They were like, if you have less than 20 fuel, you should probably buy all of it. Because there's people you can trade this to. People in the comments have said that too. Like, there's the people you can trade fuel to, like, they'll remember that you gave them fuel or something. This gives me 30, and it's really expensive. Like, I know this is a good missile thing, but 3 power. We might end up selling that eventually. I want to keep a spot free just in case we get stuff, and... yeah, this is fine. What I should upgrade, though... probably put some more into this? There we go, that's 10% more evasion. And some faster FTL charging. So now there's a 25% chance they'll miss, which means these guys should level up faster. That is the plan, at least. We'll level up shields, hopefully, before we get to the next sector. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them, asking what's wrong. We're being overrun by some giant alien spiders? Send the crew to help. Giant alien spiders are no joke. Your crew boards the station, cautiously moving between the corridors. Suddenly, a man-sized arachnid bursts from a vent in the ceiling, followed by countless more. You fight your way back to the airlock and are forced to leave before accounting for all crew members. Not everybody made it back. This is what I get for trying to help. Our good fortune, it was wasted. If there's giant spiders and you don't have a blue thing, don't bother helping. It appears a distress beacon is coming from the planet. You find a man living alone in a cave. Bring him back to your ship in hopes of finding help. It seems he was worse in health than we first thought. He collapses on the trip to the ship. It doesn't look like he's going to make it. So we got another, like, we could have gotten a crew member back. Appears to be very close to a sun. Yeah, we'll hop here first. You arrive at the beacon to find yourself dangerously close to a star. An automated... aw, it's an automated drone. Take the weapons. Combat drones. Oh, you know, I could have taken a point out of the medbay and put it in here, so I didn't really need to buy that much power. Though it will help for getting this done. I think that means I only need 1 more energy and... 1 more, pointed drones to be able to use both of these, should I need them. We won't anytime soon. That would probably just be wasteful. They're pretty disabled. FTL, please. Nope, we couldn't get through without going at least once. Alright, we got some scrap. You come over here to fix this, you come over here to fix this. Once these are out, we'll jump away, because I don't think it's going to be able to do that again. Really? Aww. Fix it. But yeah, it's easier to smash the cockpits because there's less bars. Jumping to the over here. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of many fleeing the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you, or else it's trying to avoid notice. You hail them. The vessel is relieved to hear from you. They are running low on supplies. They suggest a trade. 6 fuel for 1 drone part. Yes? Yes, and more yes, please? Possible ship detected. Your arrival is greeted by numerous computer alerts. The nearby automated rebel scout has used a local satellite to deploy a virus to disrupt your shield system. Hopefully it won't cause further problems before you can destroy it. Ah, they actually have a doubled up weapon system, but yeah. Something tells me I don't need shields. That missile's gonna get through. Ah, but our evasion, it was enough. See, even if we had shields, that missile would have hit us anyway. But because our engines were better, life is great. We put 1 more point into drone control, we'll have more options with that. It's 50 to get the shields up though, and we're gonna need more power. You arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can go to the next sector. The beacon, at first glance, seems home to a junkyard. Upon closer inspection, it reveals itself to be a ramshackle market. One trader has a deal that catches your eye. 1 fuel for 4 missiles. Considering we have a Pegasus missile, I don't think 1 fuel is for 4 missiles, especially since missiles are worth like double. These are like 6 each or something, and these are 3 or something? It's a good deal. Next sector, if I could click on it. Rebel controlled, pirate controlled. There's more green over here. Maybe we'll get homeworlds. Oh, that's cool. I didn't notice that. Even on the top, like up there where it goes up to the other nebulas, it shows you what routes are still possible. If we pick this way, all of the stuff on the top goes out. At one point, this was one of the most commonly traversed sectors, or commonly traveled sectors. Knowing that, the rebels have stationed a number of fleets here. Be careful. Unvisited ship asteroid field detected in this location. It would be nice to have double shields before we did that. Let's come here first and see if we can upgrade stuff. When you ask a nearby station for aid, a friendly programmer gives you schematics for a drone. Defense Drone Mark II? That's the good one. Ooh, we have the defense drone. We don't have to pay for that either now, and we have enough. 2030, okay. So we're now capable of putting it into shields. So if we take one out of there and one out of oxygen or something, we'll have the extra shields. And still be able to use a combat drone. Probably should have just ended it, but I feel the need to go here first. You arrive in an asteroid belt to discover that a rebel automated scout has been stationed here to prepare to fight. It doesn't have shields. It does have missiles, though. So I'll power that up. I'm gonna take these out and put them in here real quick. Double shields! Wow, asteroids are just wrecking this thing. I'll take that out, we'll get 24. I'll throw these in here. And we can charge as usual. Asteroids, don't hit me. We'll jump over here since there's nothing. As you arrive in the system, you are hailed by a loyalist settlement. Upon hearing or learning of your quest, they offer you supplies. Sweet. With this extra power, we should be able to keep that up and still have one of these. If we could just get one more point into drones, we'll have the option of double combat drones, which will up our combat effectiveness. Take another one out of there. Yeah. We're doing pretty good. I think, anyway. At least for the start. I mean, we did take damage. Hopefully, this is still interesting despite not being the new ship. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.